So today I'm going to be doing a movie review on that movie, Not Okay. Let me just give you guys a quick summary of the movie. The movie is about Danny Sanders. She's the protagonist of the movie. So she was just a regular girl like you and me. She was living her life. She felt she was lonely. She was just trying to be who she was. So she was trying to be a writer, but her boss didn't want her to be a writer. Her boss felt she couldn't write, but she was actually a photo editor. So now the thing goes on with guy that she likes so much, and she meets him on the way home, and he's like, who are you? And she's like, she's a writer. She has a retreat to go in Paris, which was a lie. So she had to continue the lie. She started snapping pictures and faking that she was in Paris. Unluckily for her, there was a bombing in Paris just as at the time she posted a particular picture. So she had to lie again. You know, it was just too many lies, just so many lies. She kept on with the lies. She wrote an article about how experience, which was a lie, and eventually she got caught. She deleted all her social media accounts where she had 32k followers and so on. Some of us are like Danny Sanders. We're just alone living our normal life, but we want more. We want to be important, we want to be seen, we want to be heard, and we don't even sit back to ask ourselves, is that the life we really want? Like, it might not be so easy and happy as it seems, but oh, I want to have 52k followers. Are you sure you really want to have that? The movie tells us that we should be careful what we wish for, because sometimes what we wish for, it may come and we may end up hating it so much. We see in the movie that people who are nobodies, like, they get to be rejected, but when you become like a celebrity, people like to like embrace you so much. Now look at her friends at work, look at her colleagues rather at work. They used to like sideline her. They don't allow her to sit there, nobody interacts with her, but boom, immediately she becomes a celebrity. Everybody wants to be associated with her. Like, just shows us how life is. Like, nobody cares about you if you're nobody, but when you're somebody, everybody wants to be associated with you, and that's just life. We also see in the movie that the person you are sacrificing so much for might not be worth it. Now if you come to think about it, everything in the movie was because of her crush on that weed guy, and you realize that when she started hanging out with him, she realized that he was not even worth it. Like, I'm sure she regretted her time with that. And you just realize that sometimes the people you're chasing so hard after, the people you're trying to please, they're not really important, and by the time you find out, it might be too late. We also say in this movie that a lie is very expensive. Like, lying is expensive. It can damage your reputation, your relationship with people for life. Like, damage that can never be fixed. We see in the movie, because of the lie she has done, because of the lie she said, oh my god, you can see hate comments. They even said that her father was being attacked at the office. So when you lie, you put the people you love in danger, your family and friends. It's just so much. Honestly, don't lie. Just be yourself. The thing you think is so much important, oh, I want to have 50k followers, or I want to be popular in TikTok, it might not be that important. As we can see in the movie, that Danny Sanders ends up deactivating all her accounts after all the followers and everything. She deactivated. Now it's trying to tell us that the people who really matter are our family and friends, the ones we see physically, the ones who spend time with, the ones who give us happy moments. Those are what actually matters, not the social media, whatever that happens. And it also shows us that social media does not have a friend. They don't have a permanent friend, and they don't have a permanent enemy. They can switch up on you anytime. Like, look at when she was popular, everybody wanted to use the hashtag I am not okay. Everybody wanted to be with Sanders. She was invited to shows, and the minute they found out it was a lie, everybody switched up. The same set of people were now insulting her. Those were like, go girl, we're insulting her. And oh my god, it's not worth it. Like, all the stress, I don't think it was worth it. Another thing I saw from the movie is that Danny Sanders is actually good in writing. I don't know, but that part of her wasn't really just exposed in the movie. But if you read the article was just so good, and I feel like she should actually have had a career in writing. Her boss should have allowed her. And she's also good at her photo editing too. The two of them, I think she's really good at it, because the article really moves people. Although she used Ron Adrian's words, it was basically everything Ron told her that she started writing, but I think the put together was also okay. So yeah, I think she's kind of good in writing, if you ask me. How will I say the movie was okay without talking about the producer? Like, the producer was amazing. Like, I love the way he ended the movie. It wasn't a situation of, oh, everybody forgives her and forget, because the internet never forgives. And Warren, I don't know if Warren can ever forgive her. So he just ended it like in a way that we should actually think about ourselves, our lives, what we're doing before we do it. Like, that lie you shouldn't say. We shouldn't ruin our relationships with people. I just like the way it ended it. It makes you think about the character of Danny, the character of Ruren. So it was really nice, because if you actually end the movie with, oh, she forgives her and everybody's happy again, I feel like that's a lie, because it's actually very tough. Okay, and like Ruren said, I could actually forgive you, but it will never be okay. That's just the truth. So I chose this question to you guys. Do you guys blame Danny? Was she wrong? Like, did you have pity for her at a point in the movie? That's what I mean, because obviously she was wrong, but did you have pity for her? And if you were Rowan, are you going to forgive her? Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in another video.